everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a project share of everything that I made for Deanna. Deanna is Crafty Hogue Girl, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, on Instagram and on YouTube. I believe she has the same handle on YouTube. I will link her information down below. Now Deanna had reached out to me some time ago about doing a swap, and we decided to do like a spring themed kind of swap. This is, as you guys know, this is going to be my last swap for quite some time. And I really do like what I made for her. I was working with the new crepe paper Gingham Garden collection. Before I show you everything that I made for her, I'm going to do kind of like a little review if you guys are interested in buying that collection. I would say if you can view it in person first, like if you have a craft, like a scrapbook store near you or something like that, maybe view it first or buy only like a minimal amount of it before you invest a lot of money into the collection like I did. It's a beautiful collection. Don't get me wrong. I love crepe paper. I love the colors of the collection. I love the like theme of the collection. However, I do not like the fact that they changed the cardstock stickers to clear stickers. I struggled using those stickers. I don't like to have to back stickers onto cardstock and then fussy cut it. I'm not a big fan of fussy cutting myself. I know a lot of people don't mind that, but just a forewarning, they are not cardstock stickers with this collection. They are clear stickers. So I used very minimally on the sticker sheet. The chipboard stickers. Now this is a brand new collection that just came out. The entire backing of mine was completely coming off of the packaging. So when I was trying to put my stickers away back into I like to store mine back into the cello bag that it comes in. It was just like flopping apart, like coming apart. And that's a little frustrating. This is a brand new collection. I can understand if it was like 7 or, several years old and the adhesive is coming loose from the backing. But this is brand new. So that means that their quality has gone down substantially. Now, like I said, I think it's a beautiful collection. I will probably end up destashing what I have left of it. Because I just personally, I just struggled using it. I do like what I made for Deanna, and I hope that she likes what I made for her. But just a little, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. If you are interested in buying the collection, try to check it out first, or just buy like a couple pieces, and see if you like it before you, invest in the whole collection or whatever. So Deanna, and that's my little review. I just don't like how they changed certain products. I don't think that it's good for us as paper crafters to have products that aren't going to stick, and things that we have to like take more time to use, like putting a sticker on cardstock and fussy cutting it. That's just not ideal for me. Again, I know a lot of people don't mind fussy cutting. I'm just not a fan unless I absolutely have to. Anyways, that's my review. Let's get on to what I made for her. So we decided basically to do like a crafter's choice kind of thing. We did kind of decide on like a loaded hoop, like a 3D project, and then like a tag flip or an embellishment book. So I'm going to show you what I made for her first. I did decide to make her like a little altered project. I took one of the Dollar Tree crates, and I decorated the crate, and I did stitch I created little panels for all of the little slats and the sides, and then I decorated, and I stitched on all those, and I decorated at the front with a little, like a little cluster. And then I did my sticker to the bottom, so if she uses it for storage, she'll remember who gave it to her. So this is the little box that I made for her to store some Memory Dex cards. I just used the Scrap Diva Designs mini Memory Dex card set. I did not layer the layering piece on them, but I did use the little the back part of the Memory Dex, and I made 3. I used each of the designs. So this is the first one. So this is one of those clear stickers that you have to back onto cardstock, which I don't like. So that's the first one, and I know there's going to be a ton of room in here. I'm going to like package these up and put some stuffing in there, and I'll probably put a couple little other things in here too. This is my favorite one. I really like the little camera and the little rainbow piece that says lovely day, the puffy stickers. So that's the second one. That's my favorite. And then this one here. And I love the little wooden embellishments. Okay, so those are the little memory decks cards, the mini memory decks cards, and the little altered box that I made for her. I made her a bunch of embellishments, which are going to go into the loaded hoop. I'm going to package up the embellishments later, but the loaded hoop is this here. It's a large hoop. I did use just kind of like a plain ledger paper in the back, and then this one here. I did stitch this portion of the loaded hoop, and I added my favorite pink pom-pom trim around the edge, and then I did two little clusters here on the front. This one here just has some ephemera pieces and some gold thread. And then this here, I took one of these little butterflies that I got at Joann's. By the time you guys see this, you will have seen that haul. I took these little plastic butterflies that I got in the spring shop that were like 50% off. I took it was like, I'll show you. I have the package right here. They're like little picks, essentially, on like they have like a metal little piece of wire around them to attach them to the little stick. So what I did was I took that off, and I just added these pretty little mini butterflies from Lori over at Creating for Fun. I added these little white like flower stamens to make it look like his antenna, and then I kind of puffed up the wings and I glued it down so she has like a little like 3D like butterfly on here with the gold. The gold ephemera pieces came from the like embellishment pack that had like the wooden buttons and the sequins, I think, was what else was in there. Yeah, so this is the hoop that I'm going to send to her. And then in the hoop, I do need to package these up, but I made her some embellishments. I don't know if all of them will be going into the hoop, and whatever doesn't, I might just package up and put into this box. But I made I think this die was from KS Craft on Ally. I made some little, like, they're like little wagon dies. I did not make these into shakers, obviously. I just kind of did them flat. I wish I would have backed these onto some cardstock, but I didn't do that. They're still fairly sturdy, but they're not quite as sturdy as I would have liked if I would have taken the extra time. But anyway, I do think they're pretty. I took some of the sequins from the sequin pack, and I glued down like a little butterfly and then some of the gold sequins, some of the chipboard, and then some of the ephemera pieces. Now the ephemera in this collection has that glossy finish. It's not a matte paper like it is with like the regular like older collections. I used gold foiled paper for the wheels, and I just layered. I did take the layering piece and then did like a background piece in a different paper. So I made that one. And this one here. This one here. So this is, again, another one of those clear stickers you have to back onto cardstock. The sentiments are okay. I don't mind cutting those, but like if it's a floral or something, it's a real pain to like fussy cut. So I'll get off my soapbox with that, but I just don't like the clear stickers as much. I did fussy cut this one, this little sentiment here, but again, it also just doesn't look as neat usually, unless you're really good at fussy cutting, which I'm not. I feel like there's some glue here that I want to get off of here. But yeah, I'm happy with what I made for her, but I just wish that the collection would have made me a little happier, if that makes any sense. Okay, so those are the first set of embellishments, and then I did another. I don't remember if this was KS Craft or someone else, but I did make these little mason jar embellishments. Again, I did not make them shakers, but I did take some of the KS Craft words, sentiments. I made a bunch of these. I'm going to send some of those to her as well. I'm not going to show them in this video, but they're just the little words, the spring words that came out like last year or the year before or something. I made a ton of those, and I used some of the chipboard flowers. Little puppy sticker stars are really cute. And then added the little sentiment sticker. So there's one. Here's another one. Again, I took one of those little butterflies from the sequin pack and used that as kind of like an embellishment. And this one I did use some of the alphas from the collection. I just spelled out joy. This is a gold sticker from that sticker pack. They're not cardstock stickers anymore, the clear stickers from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, but that's one of these here in the gold sheet, or the gold sticker. And then some enamel dots. Here we go. And I took another one of those word sentiments that I cut out and stitched, and then some gold sequins from the sequins pack. This is also from that embellishment pack, just like the flowers on here and the wooden buttons like from the memory decks. So that was like an embellishment pack. It had some little gold ephemera, the sequins, and the little wooden buttons in a pack. And then the last one here, it says, and I spelled out, it says Happy Home with, and then that is one of those little clear stickers that says home and with gold foiling. So that is the embellishments that I made for her to go into. I'll package them up and put some in the loaded hoop, along with some other like store-bought goodies or some other things to share to her. I also made, I'm going to just throw those in that little container, this little box right here. I just love this little box. It's so cute. And then I did make her a tag flip. I do like how this tag flip turned out. I made it using a blue ring that I got from a Pink Fresh Studio collection, I think. I don't remember what website, but probably like cheapscrapbookstuff.com or Cherry on Top or something. And then I used a bunch of different colors of my beautiful seam binding that I've hauled a few weeks ago, and some different colors to go with the collection. I love seam binding for tag flips because it gives you like that nice texture, and it just adds like a nice like fun feel. And I don't really do dangles a whole lot. That's something I need to practice. But for now, I'm just going to send her this. All right, so I just used ephemera or cutouts and cut aparts from the collection. This one here, I did take a vellum rosette that I had in my stash, added some of those. This is a chipboard piece. This is an ephemera piece. Added some of those super tiny little flowers from Lori. And some gold thread is kind of peeking out as well. I stitched all of the little tags using different stitch settings on my sewing machine. This one I just thought was a really cute little sentiment. It says dream a little dream. I just added a butterfly, but I did stitch around it. A lot of this stuff that you can't really tell it's stitched because I use such light thread, but I did stitch as much as I could. This one here, again, I took some of those little sequins, the butterfly sequins, added a gold sequin in the middle, and then again, this is one of those clear stickers from the sticker sheet, the sticker pack. There's a sticker book, and then there's the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, which used to be cardstock stickers. So, all right, this one, I took one of those little tiny mini rosettes that I got from Lori over at Creating for Fun. I layered up this ephemera piece, and I put a ton of dimension on that one. And then some enamel dots and I stitched on this tassel trim at the bottom. It's one of my favorite ones. This one I did try my hand at stitching sequins. Now, if you have never stitched sequins before, I have a little bit of advice. What I did was I glued these on last night with my Barely Arts glue. Let them sit all night, and then today I stitched them on and they didn't move, they didn't come apart. So if you're wanting to do stitching of sequins onto any kind of project, I would recommend gluing them down first with a wet glue like Nuvo or Barely Arts or whatever. Let it dry all the way, like overnight if you can, and then do your stitching, and it'll look really cute. So that's all I did with this one because I really liked the ephemera piece. This one, again, this is a clear sticker from the sticker sheets. I did some different, like I said, I did different settings on my sewing machine, so some of them have different stitches. Added one of those little word die cuts that I cut out and stitched, and some little puffy butterflies. This one is just a little tiny ephemera piece that looks like a tag. I just added hi from the alpha sheet, and then one of those little wooden buttons. And then this one is an ephemera piece. I just added, again, another clear sticker here, that floral. Added another one of those words, some enamel flowers. This one, I just took a frame from the chipboard pack. This is an ephemera piece, and then some little puffy hearts, or puffy stars. And this one is an ephemera piece as well. I just used some ephemera pieces and chipboard stickers and stitched across the middle. This one, all I did was stitch around it and add some enamel dots. It's real simple. And then the last one, again, I kind of did simple, just the beautiful butterfly. I didn't want to cover that up. I just added a chipboard piece that says favorites and some of those little wooden embellishments, which are super, super cute. And then I added my tag at the back. Okay, so that's my tag flip that I made for her. And last but not least is the 3D project. So I will link the tutorial that I followed. This is from Mommy and Me Crafts. I did an old-fashioned Polaroid. Now this has been on my bucket list for a while, and it's fairly easy to put together. The most time-consuming part for me is the panels. So I did cut all the panels and stitched. The stitching is like a pale sage green, so you can't see it all that well on some of these because of the floral pattern, but I did stitch on every single panel. I even stitched on this little gold piece here that is kind of like the lens that you would look through. And then I did a little shaker mix. You guys, I know I don't really do shakers a whole lot. I just used a mix that I had in my stash. And then I layered up some chipboard stickers and some gold thread, and then another one of those word sentiment stickers to decorate it fairly simply. Now I did add the handle using brads, so that way when she opens this, she can move the strap out of the way. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to put inside of it. Maybe some of those embellishments that I made, or I'll just pick up some little things to throw in this. And this does open as like a matchbox on the bottom, and it is a really tight fit. And I did use some 110-pound cardstock that I got from Joann's to make the base. But like I said, I stitched every panel. I made a little sequin mix. That's out of my comfort zone for sure. But I love the stitching. I love how this turned out. It's super cute, and I'm gonna definitely be making more of these. So, and it's a fairly easy tutorial to follow. And I just used, I forgot to show you, I just used Velcro dots to close up the little back box. So yeah, that is everything that I made for Deanna. Again, I'll have her information linked down below. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing. Excuse me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.